quarterback last week. You know, the quarterback got hurt, and this block kid. What just stands out about him? What's different about him compared to the previous guy? And how does that? You throw a lot of the video you had before out. Kind of a wide.
Yeah, they're still right now. They're still running the same offense.
Yeah.
He's very similar. You know, it's maybe he doesn't have as much experience, but really similar guys, same offense.
Yeah, but he kind of hit his stride in the second half against Illinois, so that was kind of an impressive comeback, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, you could tell when he got some reps underneath him and into the flow of the game, he did a really good job.
Yeah, and Josh Proctor, what's compared to Josh Proctor this time a year ago? What is the biggest difference? How can you describe what he's gone through in terms of getting him to where he is right now from the standpoint of being an effective, consistent player? At least it appears to be to me.
Josh's been through a lot of ups and downs, you know, just in life in general. And I think that's why I've always coached college and want to continue to coach college, because he's just one of those guys. Sometimes it takes him 2, some 3, some 4, some 5, some 6, but eventually you get to see the light bulb come on, and like everything starts to go right.
Yeah, and you saw him in high school. I mean, you
Oh yeah, I saw him.
Yeah,
That was at his practice.
He's just the kind of player everybody projected for him to be at this point.
This is it. He's starting to hit on all cylinders. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fourth row middle, Tony Berger.
I was just going to ask that, Tim. Thank you. When did you see it for him? When did that affect him this year? And it isn't all of it. It sure looks like this.
He's on that path. He's on that path. Our job as coaches is to keep pushing him along. That's what we have to do. You know, it was one of those things that where you hoped you saw the talent, but you really didn't know until games. You just didn't know with Proc until he started to do it in games, and then he started to string games together, and that's what makes a great player.
Was it frustrating for both of you last year that it didn't happen?
Sure. Yep.
I'll put the left on the aisle, Jeff Gilbert.
Safety-driven defense you talked about Josh. Is this defense being safety-driven like you wanted? Is that coming to fruition?
Yeah, you know, I think you're starting to see that. I mean, you're starting to see safety show up in different places and making plays at critical times. And that's just an understanding of the system and how they can make plays.